Hi, everybody. Scott Nell here with the Scott Nell team. I'm here with my friend and attorney, Marc Schwartz.
How you doing, Scott?
He's with the law office of Marc Schwartz.
Very
handy, Marc J. Schwartz.
Okay.
You have to put
there's
the
a
J
lot.
in.
There's a lot of other Marc Schwartzes.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
You want to say that again now?
He is an estate planning attorney. He's great. He has a specialty in special needs. So today's topic is what children should do with inherited real estate. Do they sell or do they not sell? So tell us, what are the pros and cons of selling versus not selling if a kid inherits real estate?
Okay, great. Great question, by the way.
Thank you. You
thought it through. I think it's awesome.
Yes.
Real estate is one of those things that is often present in almost every estate.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes kids will inherit it and they don't know what to do with it. First reaction is usually to sell it, monetize it, liquidate it.
Which I like.
Which you like, because that's good. But you're here to be an advisor, not just a
I totally
real estate.
agree.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So our government has actually given kids some really special benefits when it comes to real estate. Mm-hmm. And the kids may decide to sell it, but they should at least be aware of what these benefits are. So one of the benefits is available here in Los Angeles. It's called Prop 58. And it allows for kids to keep the property tax of their parents. Mm-hmm. They get to keep the basis. So, and it's unlimited on a personal residence.
Right.
So let's say mom and dad bought the house for $50,000 like my parents did. Let's say it's now worth $2 million. My parents are still paying, I don't know, $2,000 a year for property tax.
Oh my gosh. Uh-huh.
And when they go, my brothers and I can actually keep that property tax. Mm-hmm. So for a lot of kids, maybe you want to rent it out. Because once you sell it, you're going to lose that property tax.
Right.
So anyway, that's one of the things that kids need to consider. On the other side of the sale, if in the same scenario where you have $50,000 purchase price and you have a $2 million sale, mm-hmm. you know, you're looking at, do some math for me, $1,950,000 mm-hmm. In gain, mm-hmm. which is a pretty significant gain. Yeah. You do get a $250,000 credit if the parents sell it. But if the kids go to sell it, they don't have to pay the tax on that $1,950,000. They actually don't have to pay any tax depending on when they sell it. Because at death, that $50,000 gets stepped up. There's that term step up at basis. Mm-hmm. It gets stepped up to whatever the value is at the time of death. Mm-hmm. So if you sell it, soon after you get the valuation, you pay $0 in estate tax.
So the kids,
income tax.
It's a much better benefit in inheritance if somehow the parents can hang on to the property.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. And by the way, that Prop 58 thing that I was mentioning.
Wait, is that exclusively for this area, or where does it apply?
It's California.
Just California.
It's California.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And by the way, it applies to children. Mm-hmm. It applies to grandchildren. It applies to stepchildren. It does not apply to foster children, though. For some reason, it does not.
Okay. How about children you don't like?
No, it actually
still applies.
It still applies.
It still applies.
I know. I know. And the parents, you need to do some planning if you don't like them. Mm-hmm. But there's another neat thing, because not only does it apply to the single-family residence, the family residence, it also applies to investment property, up to $1 million in basis. Mm-hmm. So not $1 million of market value, but $1 million of basis. And right. for those who don't know what basis is, and unless you're an accountant, you usually don't know what basis is, mm-hmm. It's usually your purchase price mm-hmm. Increased a little bit each year. So $1 million of basis can be transferred to the children or grandchildren, and they all get to keep that property tax that was basically owned by the parents or grandparents before they died. So some really neat things that people need to think about.
Right.
Now, if you have a good real estate agent, mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if you know any.
You can point an arrow to me if you...
If you have a good real estate agent, they can advise you on these things, and they can basically help you, guide you through what, what is the best decision.
Well, I can tell you, if I was in this situation, the first thing I would do is tell them to talk to their CPA and talk to their estate planner.
Excellent.
Then they'd know all the information, and then at that point we could figure out what the best choice would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are invaluable. That's why I like to refer you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I actually get a lot of joy out of kind of turning ideas on to people, because they get lost and they don't really know which way to turn, and it makes me happy to educate them And then, if they ask for my opinion, I'll give them my opinion. But just to be able to educate them so they can make educated decisions. That's really all I want from. That's really all I want for my clients and for people who ask me questions.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Marc Schwartz.
Estate planning attorney extraordinaire.
Guru.
Guru, I like that.
Hey everyone, if you'd like more information about myself or my amazing team, check out scottnellteam.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.